over the summer, I fished one of my local lakes. I wanted to do some videos on, punching, flipping, pitching, frogging, because this lake has a lot of cover. It has a lot of lily pads. I thought I could really put some cool video together, but it really didn't work out. I caught one fish flipping. I don't think I caught anything on a frog. So I moved out a little bit. I started fishing some more opened area. Caught a few fish, nothing big. I had decided to try the other side of the lake, and as I was paddling towards the other side, I seen a bunch of bait on this point, and I could see fish swirling on the bait every now and then. So I decided I'd give that area a try, and I tried a chatterbait with no success. I had a shaky head rigged up, so I threw that out there, and I caught a fish. And I proceeded to catch one fish after another. I had turned off the cameras because I was flipping and pitching with no success. I just kind of forgot about it. After I caught maybe 5, 6, 7 fish, I don't know, I caught a bunch of them. I finally thought about, hey, this might, I'll do this. I'll film this instead. I had rigged up, I had 2 rods rigged up, both with fatty bottom hoppers, which, as everyone knows now, is one of my favorite baits. The last few years, I really took a shine to that bait. It's cool because it won't float like a Z-Man, but it stays up vertical. As long as you move it every once in a while, it will stay up vertical. If you let it sink, you can just work it through the weeds if you want it more horizontal. I like the vertical presentation, so if it's real weedy, I'll fish it on a Texas rig, so it's weedless. If it's more opened areas or kind of rocky, I'll fish it on just a shaky head. But that's what I caught them on. So once I finally decided to start filming, I caught a fish, I think immediately after that, and it was probably 15, 16 inches. I had caught a couple more fish in between. I didn't necessarily film them all. And then a pontoon boat comes by me, and they kind of wave at me, ask me how I'm doing. I let them know I was doing pretty good. And rather than kind of go around where I was fishing, they pretty much went right over it. You can see there's a little buoy out there, and on the video you'll see where the pontoon boat went, just a matter of feet away from that buoy, and that's where I was catching all the fish. I think that buoy was marking a rocks or something down there. I really didn't check it real close, but it was kind of a harder bottom, so I'm guessing it was rocks. I'd get hung up every once in a while and kind of pop it out, where most of the rest of the area felt sandy or just like mud. But once that pontoon boat went over, I caught a little fish as they were pretty close to it. I caught a couple smaller fish after that, and it was done. Because the water there, you'll see, if you look off to the right a little bit, you'll see lily pads. It's a pretty shallow point that moves out and then it drops off. All those fish were up on the shallow area. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Had fun making